Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna to all of you. Thank you so much for joining. And today we are going to conclude chapter number 4, Transcendental Knowledge. So the verse number 39 today. श्रद्धावा लभते ज्ञानं तत्पर समतेन्द्रियः ज्ञानं लब्ध्वा परां शान्तिम् अचिन्त्येन्द्रियार्थि गच्छेत्. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. A faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge, and having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmanitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Once again, thank you all so much for joining. And we are towards the end of chapter number 4, which is Transcendental Knowledge. So here, Krishna is giving us the process by which we can attain supreme spiritual peace. So, of course, he is giving us indication who is qualified, right? Who is qualified to attain this peace. Who can attain? So, first of all, that person has to be faithful, which means have faith in the Supreme Lord. Second is there has to be dedication. Anything that we do in our lives, it has to be done with dedication. Otherwise, the result is not really what we expect it to be. And then finally, there has to be sense control. These are the qualifications for someone who wants to attain supreme spiritual peace. Now, talking about faithful, I was looking up the meaning of faith on Google, and it says faith means having complete trust in something sublime or having complete trust in God. Strong belief in God, but it has to be based on spiritual proof. That is faith. Not based on hear and say, this one said it or that one said it, this one said this is God and that one said this is God. No, there has to be spiritual proof. It should not also be that my mother said, my father said, and so this is God. No. Why is Bhagavad Gita given to us? To show us, to give us understanding about who is God, who we are, how does karma work, how does material nature work, you see, and what is eternal time. These are the basic 5 subject matters of the Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is trying to explain to Arjuna, because Arjuna didn't want to fight. So Krishna is explaining to him how to work faithfully, do his prescribed duty faithfully with detachment, which means not be attached to the results. Oh, am I going to win the war or no? What if I lose the war, etc., etc. No. When Arjuna starts working with detachment, this is a lesson for us how we should do our duties, our prescribed duties, to work with detachment. And then Krishna says one will come to the transcendental knowledge platform. You see, the transcendental knowledge is there in the Bhagavad Gita. One can read it, but it's difficult to understand it, to process it. For that, one needs to follow a process. So Krishna says that when one starts working with detachment, one will come to the transcendental knowledge platform, and that knowledge will lead one to supreme spiritual peace. So what is the basic requirement? It is faith. Faith is very, very important. Anything that we do in our lives, faith is required. Let me give you an example. Supposing I have never seen my father in my entire life. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he looks like. So what do I do? How do I find out who's my father? It's not that I can go to a store or to the neighbor or no. The best person to give me knowledge about my father is my mother, because she's the only one who knows who my father is. Now, if I ask her for proof, can she give it to me? She cannot give me proof. I have to have faith in her words that what she's saying is the truth. Otherwise, I will not be able to accept my father. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada explains that these scriptures, like the Bhagavad Gita, which is the essence of the Vedic scriptures, is our mother that is giving us knowledge about our supreme father, that is Krishna. You see, we have so many references in the Vedic scriptures. For instance, Brahma Samhita, which is written by the first created being, which is Lord Brahma. He says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. That Krishna, you are Maha Ishvara, you are the Lord of all, and you're the cause of all causes. In Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the essence of Vedas, it says, Ete chamsa kalapumsa, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swam. Krishna, you yourself are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you see. So just like, when we go to see a doctor, the doctor has qualifications, has a degree. Similarly, the Lord also has qualifications. In the Vishnu Puran, there's a beautiful verse that gives those qualifications. Ashwarasya samagrasya virasya yashashriya. There are 6 opulences that the Supreme Lord has in full. That is considered the Supreme Lord, and that is Krishna himself. So anything that we start, we require faith. So also in spirituality, we require faith. Adau Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha. When we have that basic faith, then we start searching out for spirituality. We start searching out for those who are following the spiritual path. And then we start associating with them. When we start associating with them, then we learn from them, from the scriptures, how to perform devotional service. And the first step is mantra meditation, that is, chanting the holy names of the Lord. We don't depend on our own mind, our own intelligence, our own senses. No, we are imperfect beings, right? So many times I have talked about this. We have imperfect senses, we have tendency to cheat, we make mistakes, and we are an illusion. So if we are imperfect beings, how can we give perfect knowledge? Excuse me. Perfect knowledge comes from perfect source, that is the Supreme Lord himself. And you will notice that there are not many who are interested in hearing the Bhagavad Gita. Why? Because they are not eligible to get this knowledge. How do we get the eligibility? Past piety. If we have performed pious activities in our previous lives, if we have accumulated a lot of spiritual bank balance, only then we get the opportunity to hear the Bhagavad Gita. And what is the result of understanding Bhagavad Gita? Supreme spiritual peace. And Krishna guarantees that. He guarantees it. You see? So one needs to have complete faith in the Supreme Lord to be even able to understand the Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita shows us step by step, chapter by chapter, different stages, and finally come to the highest perfection level, highest. And at that stage is when one will experience supreme spiritual peace. But we need to have faith. At least the basic faith that Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord. So let me hear it. Let me try it out. Let me see what the result is, and then increase my faith. You see? As one starts performing devotional service. And as I always mention, the first step of devotional service is chanting the holy names of the Lord, mantra meditation. That is what will make our faith more firm. You see, why does Krishna talk about chanting the holy names? Because chanting, it opens up the different chambers of the heart, which are right now closed. It opens up. And then once it opens up, then we can experience divine love for the Lord. See, this deep meditation of these sound vibrations, when we chant, we hear those sound vibrations. They actually help us to understand spirituality. You see, these, these sound vibrations are not ordinary, they are very powerful spiritual sound vibrations. That is why after every session, we do a little bit of chanting. And I got a suggestion that maybe we should chant the whole round after the class. What do you think, right? It'll take about 8 to 10 minutes. That's it. Of course, if any of you are interested in chanting sessions, where we can meet once or twice or thrice a week and chant one round together, if you're interested, send me a text message and we can come together and we can chant. And the more we are together chanting, the more powerful it is. You see? So, chanting is what cleanses our heart. It cleanses our heart of what? Of anarthas. Anarthas means unwanted things. Lust, anger, greed, pride, envy, illusion, everything starts coming out of the heart and the heart starts becoming clean. And that helps us to control our senses. So this verse is giving us qualifications of one who is eligible to receive the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. So if there is no faith, one cannot really attain supreme spiritual peace. It's very simple. Now, in the very next verse, number 40, Krishna says that those who are ignorant, those who are faithless, those who doubt the scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita, he says they cannot attain him. So if one wants to attain the Supreme Lord or go back to the spiritual world, faith is very, very important. Srila Prabhupada, in his purport, he explains that there are three kinds of people who fail in their spiritual lives or who fail in attaining the perfection of life. Who are those? Those who are ignorant, which means they don't have any knowledge, obviously. Those who are faithless, that means they have knowledge, but they don't have faith in it. And then those who doubt the scriptures. Krishna says they cannot attain me. These are the three kinds of people who fail. And on top of that, Krishna says for the doubting soul, there is no peace or happiness in this life or in the next life. So if our goal is to be happy, to be peaceful, then doubting the scriptures is not going to help us. What about those who are ignorant? What do? They just eat, sleep, and be merry. They only concentrate on 4 activities in life: eating, sleeping, mating, defending. These are the only 4 things. What about those who are faithless? They don't have much spiritual knowledge. So let us compare between faithless and those who are doubtful. Now, faithless may have knowledge of the scriptures, but they don't trust the scriptures. They don't have faith, so that's why they are called faithless. Now, for doubting, those who doubt, they have faith, but the faith is wavering. They think, is Bhagavad Gita going to really work? Does it make any sense? Will I be able to achieve peace in life? This is the doubt they may have. They may have some faith, but still they doubt. So they do not follow the scriptures with full faith. So Krishna says, for the doubting soul, there is no happiness or peace in this life or in the next life. You see, we all are very, very fortunate that we have access to Bhagavad Gita as it is. We have the opportunity to understand and put Bhagavad Gita into practice. Of all the scriptures in the world, Bhagavad Gita is considered to be the best. It is 120 million years old. We learned the history of Bhagavad Gita in the beginning of this chapter, very first verse. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam. Krishna says, I gave this spiritual science. He doesn't say, I gave this religion. He says, I gave this spiritual science to sun god Vivasvan. And Vivaswan gave it to Manu. Manu gave it to Ikshvaku, and it has come down in the disciplic succession. That's the history. It's 120 million years old. Of course, 5,000 years ago, it was re-spoken to Arjuna because yogo nashtaha parantapa, that this knowledge was gradually getting destroyed. See, we see so many who, especially children, they are they know the verses, the Sanskrit verses of the Bhagavad Gita. They recite it, but most of them don't understand what it means, or they don't really have that much faith. You see, so until and unless we have that basic faith that Bhagavad Gita was spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and let me hear it, let me try to understand, and let me worship Krishna, there will be no possibility of making our faith more firm. See, just like we follow the laws of the state. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita teaches us how to follow the laws of the Supreme Lord. But if we follow it with faith, then Krishna says we will come to the level of transcendental knowledge. Now, in the very next verse, number 41, Krishna tells Arjuna how to become free from karma. Are we interested? Definitely, right? We want to be free of karma. We want to lead a karma-free life. So that means we should also become free from doubts. You see, Krishna consciousness is not blind faith that I tell you do this, 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 and this, and you do this, this, and this. No, we need to take on knowledge, transcendental knowledge, understand it. And if it makes sense to us, then we put it into practice and then we will see the result. So Krishna is telling Arjuna that when you do your prescribed duty and renounce the results, that's what we need to do if we want to become karma free. We do our duty, we put Bhagavad Gita into practice at work, renounce the fruits, that will bring us to the level of understanding I am not this body. Excuse me. You see, we have to go beyond bodily concept of life. That is when there will be no more karmic reactions, because every action has a reaction, whether it's good or bad. But we don't want either of those. We don't want good reactions. We don't want bad reactions. So if we start working with detachment, not desire to enjoy the fruits of our activities, do our duty for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord, then there'll be no more karma. And then gradually our doubts also will get removed. You see? Then we will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita and understand who we really are, that we are not this body. We will understand what is our position. Jivera Swarup Hoy, Krishna Nitya Das, that our constitutional position is to be a servant of the Supreme Lord. Actually, we are serving all the time. Whether we are serving this body, we are serving our mind, we are serving our senses, we are serving our family, our relatives, our friends. Some of us are serving the country. We are serving. So those who serve, they are called servants. So why not serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead? And when he sees our sincere endeavors to understand the Bhagavad Gita, to try and put Bhagavad Gita into practice, try and do mantra meditation on a daily basis, then he is going to help us from within. He's just looking for our sincerity and seriousness. Why is it that we talk about mantra meditation every class? Is because It helps us to clear our mind. It will help us to remove our doubts with the help of this transcendental knowledge, which is chapter number 4. That will lead us to lead a karma free life without any reactions. Now let's see the position of Arjuna. He's sitting on the chariot in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, does not want to fight. He's giving so many reasons to Krishna why he should not fight. In fact, he's determined not to fight. But Krishna, in verse number 42, he asks Arjuna to stand up and fight. He tells him, please be fixed in transcendental knowledge. Work with transcendental knowledge. Then there will be no reactions, even though you will be fighting against, even though they are your loved ones, your relatives, you'll fight against them. But if you are not attached to the results of this fight, then there will be no sinful reaction. So, in other words, Krishna wants Arjuna to fight without any attachment to result, whether he's going to win the war or he's going to lose the war. He wants Arjuna to remove all his doubts which are there in his mind. How? With the weapon of knowledge, not blind faith. If Krishna wanted, he could have, looked into the eyes of Arjuna and given him all the knowledge. But no, he explained to him everything step by step about karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, ashtanga yoga, bhakti yoga. The whole yoga ladder he explained to him for our benefit so that we can also understand. You see, so Krishna has started explaining to Arjuna. Of course, the very first lesson he gave him was, Arjuna, you are not this body. You see, most of us, we operate on that platform. The moment we wake up in the morning, the first thing that we think is how to dress the body, how to feed the body, what to cook. Everything is related to the body, how to give pleasure to the body. How many of us wake up in the morning and think, I am the spirit soul? My constitutional position is to perform devotional service to the Lord. So let me start my day by chanting the holy names of the Lord so that the mind becomes absorbed in spirituality, so that all the chambers of my heart open up. And then I can at least realize that there is Krishna within my heart. How is all that possible? Just by chanting. Chanting what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Krishna in this chapter, which is entitled Transcendental Knowledge, where we learn the history of the Bhagavad Gita, and also along with the history of the Bhagavad Gita, we also learned we also learned the importance of a bona fide spiritual master, right? How important it is to have a bona fide spiritual master. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshinaha. That Krishna tells Arjuna, just try to learn the truth by approaching a bona fide spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. So this is what we learned in this chapter. So finally, Srila Prabhupada, he explains this chapter in different sections. Like he calls this chapter also as Sanatan Yoga, which is eternal yoga, which means our eternal position as a servant of the Lord. Talks about how some yogis like to renounce their material possessions. They give up their material possessions. There's those who, are interested in knowledge of the self, those who use their material possessions in the service of the Supreme Lord. You see? But for us to understand transcendental knowledge, we need to gradually remove the ignorance. What is the opposite of knowledge? It's ignorance. So we need to remove that ignorance by gradual acceptance of what Krishna is explaining in the Bhagavad Gita. He also talked about sacrifice in this chapter. What is sacrifice? In Sanskrit, it's called yagna. And the sacrifice should be meant to regulate our lives, regulate our eating, our sleeping, our working, everything. Regulation is important. You see, that is called disciplined life. And if there are any doubts, we need to clear those doubts with the help of transcendental knowledge, because Krishna says if one is doubtful, then there is no peace or happiness. And if we are doubtful, even Krishna cannot help us, right? No one can help us. So Prabhupada explains two levels of spiritual knowledge. One is to understand the self, who am I? What is my real identity? That I am a spirit soul. And also learn about Krishna. Who is Krishna? He is the Supreme Lord. So when we start understanding Bhagavad Gita, we will understand both. We will know both. We will understand ourselves and Krishna. And this will be beneficial. And there is a beautiful verse where Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam, evam veti te tattva, tyaktva deham punarjanma, naiti mameti suarjuna. So if we want to attain that stage of supreme spiritual peace, that means we should not come back into this material world. It's hard to find that in this material world. It's only found on the spiritual level. So when Krishna says Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam, if we understand the transcendental nature of Krishna's appearance and his activities, then he's guaranteeing that when we give up this body, we will not come back into this material world. But if one is faithless, then how can one take on the knowledge? How will one understand? How will one properly learn transcendental knowledge? There is one way: to accept a bona fide spiritual master. Because that bona fide spiritual teacher will be able to give us knowledge, train us, guide us, right? And help us if we are deviating, is going to bring us back to spirituality, is showing us the way how to attain supreme spiritual peace. But if we choose to misuse our minute independence, then who is going to suffer? We will suffer, and we'll fall down in different species of life. So Bhagavad Gita is actually guiding us, teaching us, training us how to attain supreme perfection, to help us to remove our doubts with the help of transcendental knowledge. That's what this whole chapter is entitled, Transcendental Knowledge. It helps us to make our faith very firm in a gradual way. So all the verses that we read up to the end of chapter 4, Krishna is guiding Arjuna by telling him that only faithful can attain supreme spiritual peace. And it starts with mantra meditation. So just like every class, we chant the holy names of the Lord, similarly, we will chant today also. So it's my very humble request to you that please chant the holy names with me. And I got a suggestion that maybe we should chant the whole round, which will be about 8 to 10 minutes. So is it okay if we chant the whole round today? Yes? Okay, so let's start. And please chant in your homes. Excuse me, chant in your homes 108 times the whole Maha Mantra, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for chanting with me. So the chapter ends now, and if anyone has any questions or comments, you're welcome to ask.
Yes, for example, Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Hare
Good
Krishna.
morning.
Morning.
How can I know when I uh, passed through two or one category of uh, um, knowledge? I mean, the yes. I don't know. I have to explain that. But
Mhm.
how can I feel or see or know that I have to pass the knowledge to the emotional uh, communion to Krishna.
Okay, very good. Yes, I understand. So I'll give you an example. Say, supposing I have high fever. So when I have high fever, I don't have taste in my mouth, right? My tongue doesn't taste good. Anything, even if I'm eating something very tasty, I don't really enjoy it or relish it. Why? Because I have fever, right? I have that disease. So how would I know that my fever is gone? I would know when the taste gradually comes back, when I start relishing the food, then I can say that okay, my fever has gone down, it's gone. So same applies for spirituality, that we right now we have the fever of illusion, right? We are in illusion, so that is kind of a fever, and that is why we are not tasting the nectar of the holy name. We are not able to really relish the sweetness of this chanting. But when we start, just like in fever, we start taking medicine every day, medicine, 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 then gradually the fever starts going down. Same is with spirituality. As we go on chanting every day, now just like the doctor gives a dosage, of medication to remove the fever, to remove the disease. So doctor may say 3 tablets, or 1 tablet 3 times a day. So also when we start chanting, the number of rounds that are required, right? At least we start chanting 1 round every day, like we did just now, took about 10 minutes. Then gradually the fever of illusion will go away, and then we will start tasting the sweetness of the holy name. That is when we will start understanding our connection with Krishna. You see? And that realization will come from within the heart with the help of the super soul which is in the heart, right? But we have to do that practice of taking that medicine of chanting every day. Then gradually all the heart gets cleansed, and then we start realizing our real relationship with Krishna. Does that make sense, Isel?
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
Thank you. And last question. What about if we dream with Krishna?
Mhm.
Uh, I mean, at last dream I was walking in the forest and I see a tree and the tree rains pearls, white pearls,
Mhm.
and I see um, um, like a shadow. No, not a shadow. Like a bright person, blue person, but not a figure, human person.
Mhm.
That's it. So Krishna reveals, but through the dreams.
So, from what I have heard from Srila Prabhupada, dreams are generally um, what we have been thinking about during the day or during the last few days or few months or whatever it may be, whatever our mind has been concentrating on, whatever we have read or heard. So, dreams are a result of that, right?
Mm,
So, so yes, it is auspicious to have such dreams, but we cannot accept instructions of the dream to be true. You understand?
okay.
For instance, I have been hearing about my spiritual teacher. I have been hearing his lectures. I watched his live video, his lecture, etc. So in
Yes.
the dream, if I see him, which is very auspicious, right?
Okay.
In the dream, if he tells me that, Gita, there is no need for you to chant, I should not accept that instruction. You understand? Because
Yes.
that would be my mind talking to me, right? That because I don't want to chant. So, okay, my mind tells me this is an instruction from the guru. No, you understand?
Mm,
So it is
yeah.
obvious, but we don't take it at the face value.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question or comment, any realizations?
Hare Krishna Gita ma.
Yes, Manoj.
Yeah, quick. Let's say you are in a group discussing, and there is a few people. They're talking about this materialistic world, their miseries and everything. And you hear, okay, I know we cannot tell them, hey, come into Krishna conscious or hear Bhagavad Gita. No, you'll be all right, right? You cannot, that. So, what are the other words or other things? Could we suggest them, or should we keep mum?
Okay, in fact, that's a very good opportunity to help others because we have been through that situation. And now that we have the knowledge, it is comforting, for us to know that yes, this material world is a place of misery. Dukhalayam ashashvatam, it is place of misery and it's temporary. And we also have knowledge how to come out of this cycle of misery. Now, it depends on the group of people that you are with. What is their level of knowledge or understanding? What is their level of faith? You can figure it out by, conversations with them. Based on that, we should, talk on that level. Now, say, for instance, I know you, Manoj. I have met you a couple of times. I have talked to you a couple of times. So I have some indication of what is your level of faith and, etc. So I will talk to you accordingly. Like many times I give example that if there are children from sitting in the classroom from first grade and then also a high school student, if I try to explain, 2 plus 2 equals 4, the little kids will understand. And the high school also student will understand. But if I start talking about calculus, the little kids will not understand because their level of understanding is totally different. So we have to first gauge what is their level of understanding and how receptive are they to hearing from us. It depends on our relationship also with them. If we have a very nice relationship, then it will be possible to explain in a very subtle way, not bombard them with Bhagavad Gita knowledge because that will not be acceptable. So it's from experience we kind of figure out um, how to how much knowledge to give and how to put it across. Does that make sense? And
Sure. And
most importantly, our examples are the best way to give knowledge. How we behave, what is our how our senses are under control. Is our anger under control? Are we prideless? Things like that. So our I would not say qualifications, but the way we behave. You see, actions speak louder than words. So we can be a good example, setting a good example. And that also helps. Does that make sense?
yeah, so what are the few words at least we can say, like at the basic, like as you said, 2 plus 2, right? Which is like basic. So what are the few words that, oh, okay, we can say that, that's okay. I mean, because we don't know. Yes, we understand where the level is, but some are too materialistic, some are like middle, some are like. So what is at the basic level? What is the few words you could say to them?
Yes. So we need to understand first their conversation. So if they come around and say, well, I am in misery, my, my body is not cooperating, I have this problem, that misery, etc. So you pick on that and you say, oh yes, I do understand, because I also sometimes go through, miserable situations, or my body also does not, is not always healthy, etc., etc. And then gradually you can say, actually, when I was going through this phase, I came across a little bit of knowledge where I was able to understand why am I suffering, and I also was able to, get the knowledge about how to deal with this misery and how to come out of this misery. Now stop at that and see, is that person interested in knowing how to, put an end to miseries? If yes, then you can say, well, I attend some Bhagavad Gita classes where I'm getting this knowledge, which is actually a spiritual science, and it's helping me. So if you're interested, I can share information with you. So this is how you start the conversation. But if you see that in your very first approach, they are not interested, then you stop at that, right? Because this is something that cannot be forced down, right? Just like we force down food in the mouth of the children. You got to eat, you got to eat. So this is something we cannot force. Is that okay, Manoj?
Yes, yes, very good point, Maji. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question or comment?
Yes, which chapter you recommend for get over fear, for
Oh,
example?
how to become fearless.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, I am going to speak about that tomorrow morning. So I will post that.
Oh,
Yes, I will post that video on YouTube channel. So
yes,
how to be fearless, especially how to be fearless at death. Um,
yes.
that is the topic for tomorrow morning's class.
Amazing.
Yes. So yes, I will post that definitely. And
Okay.
yes, and I think Ashutosh has joined for the first time. Welcome. And here are some links if you're interested uh,
Mhm.
to join the WhatsApp group and Facebook, etc., etc. So, if there are no more questions or comments, we will end now, and we will see you next Sunday. Hare Krishna.